Hi, this is Christian dating coach, Pastor Shay, coming to you yet again with another tip. Today, I want to ask you a question. Do you know what you believe? And oftentimes, when I speak to single Christian looking to meet the right person, they have a list of who they want to marry. He's got to be hardworking. He's got to be loyal. He's got to be committed. He must love the Lord. He must know the Bible. And the list is endless. And there is nothing wrong with that. And I think it is wonderful to have an idea what type of things you're looking for in a spouse, because it makes it very much easier to identify the right spouse once you know what you're looking for. However, oftentimes the same Christians will tell you, I want a man who's hardworking. I want a man who loves the Lord. I want a man who understands the Bible. I want a man who loves the Lord, and the list goes on. When they meet this man and he seems to love the Lord, he seems to read the Bible, he seems to be hardworking, and they start to entertain this person. And the same can be said if it's a woman. A man might say, I want a woman who loves the Lord, a woman who knows the Bible, a woman who's submissive, and the list is endless. And when they meet a woman who seems to be all these things, they open their heart for that relationship. And down the line, 6 months into the relationship, they start to discover this person who seems to love the Lord does not seem like they actually do. This woman who seems to be so hardworking does not seem like she's hardworking. This man who seems to have a great vision for his life and wants to serve the Lord with his life does not seem so these days. And then it becomes increasingly difficult to decide on what to do. Do I continue with this relationship or do I cut it short? I want to say this to you very plainly. If you've ever found yourself in such a position, you've got to ask yourself, what do I stand for? Because let me say this very clearly. You don't know what you believe until it's tested. When you're squeezed, what comes out of you is what you really believe, not what you've been professing to believe. When you squeeze an orange, what comes out is orange juice, because that's what's in it. You never know what you believe, and you can never be certain about what you believe until you're squeezed. I want to encourage today to ask yourself this question: what do I stand for? Because if you don't stand for something, guys, men, ladies, you will fall for everything. If you don't stand for no sex before marriage, but you believe it's wrong to have sex before marriage, when the pressure is on, because you like the man who seemed to believe the same things that you believed, you will give in. And the list is endless. So I want to ask you this question: what do you stand for? You've got to stand for something whilst you're believing God for the right spouse. Because the right person is looking for somebody who stands for something, and you better know what you believe and what your convictions are before you meet the right person. Because if you don't know what your convictions are, and if you don't stand by your convictions, guess what? You will fall for everything. If you don't stand for something, you are guaranteed to fall for everything and anything. So I want to encourage you today, take this moment to reflect. What do I really stand for? And if you do stand for something, stick to it. Commit to it. Because the right person will value you for it. This is Pastor Shay coming to you live with yet another tip. I hope this has been a blessing to you, and I'll speak to you soon.